Hi, and welcome to Tuesday's 2 by 2. I'm Karen Walker. I'm an executive advisor and consultant and speaker. I often think in 2 by 2s, and so I created this short video to share some of that thinking with you. A 2 by 2 is basically a chart that yields 4 different quadrants. It looks at 2 different ideas, and when they're opposed, it yields 4 positions or 4 quadrants on a chart. It's a simple and pretty effective way to look at 2 ideas and the alternatives when they're paired. Today I've put together a 2 by 2 that I think is especially relevant for our time now, and that is time to think versus energy level. So time to think is basically when you carve out time for yourself to think the big thoughts, to look at the big picture, to be strategic. And energy level is the energy that you bring to that time. So if your energy level is low, you'll find yourself on the left-hand side of this chart. And if you are bouncing off the walls, you'll find yourself on the far right-hand side of this chart. So let's look at the 4 quadrants. So the first is in the bottom left. It is little time to think paired with low energy. This is basically what I call the hamster wheel. You're just putting one foot in front of the other and you'll make little progress while you're here. And then in the upper left, you have sort of good energy but little time to think. So I find this happening for myself when I'm in a period of overwork, and so I carve out an hour so I can think of the big thoughts. And what happens is it takes me so long to clear my brain that I might see 2 steps ahead, maybe 3, but what happens in this time for me is mostly just tactical. And then the bottom right hand side, I have time to think, but I don't have very much energy. And it's really easy for me to think I'm making progress here because I have so many great ideas during this time to think. But do I get them implemented? Rarely. And that's because I don't have the energy to take the next step. Now we get to the breakthrough spot. This is in the upper right. This is my aha moment. This is where we have time to think and a really good energy level. And so I can pair my great insights with follow-through action. And this is where the big breakthroughs come for me. I don't get to spend as much time here as I'd like, but what the time that I do spend here, it is always a big payoff. So I'm Karen Walker, also known as Karen Walker US. If you want more information about this 2 by 2, you can find it in the first comment box below. And I'd really love to hear from you. How does this apply in your life? Take good care.